Serpentine! Did you hear something?
I wonder what that is.
What is that? Man overboard! What? Stop the boat! You were the one who tied him up. Don't blame this one on me. Oh, my God! What? You lost my sunglasses.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. Hey, Benny, why are you so obsessed with the drowning at Barack Obama's mansion? It makes tons of sense. Just believe the official narrative. A guy who knew how to swim, got on a paddleboard, and drowned, and then his body went under the water, like all bodies do, and disappeared forever, and Barack Obama just happened to be there along with a bunch of witnesses, and they all watched it happen on camera. This is normal. Don't worry about it. This is totally something that happens. Mysterious young women that were with him, that were soaking wet and cold and talking to the police. Barack Obama was physically there to intimidate them. Oh, yes, we know this now. Check this out. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, again, I have been on this story. We have been latched on to this story like Voldemort Zelensky on the Treasury Department here in the United States of America. Like we ain't nothing going to get us off this story. We are a barnacle on the bottom of the ship here, and nobody wants you to find the truth. They have been hiding the truth from you. Did you know that Barack Obama was actually there that night? Oh, yeah. That's the biggest lie and the biggest tell. Now, it's very important to put tweets like this in context, okay? I like this account. But saying, breaking newly obtained report states that Barack Obama was on the scene shortly after his chef, Tafari Campbell, went missing. Also, the report says that an unnamed female staffer jumped into the water when Tafari fell off his board. It was too late. The Secret Service has surveillance footage of Campbell. What is Obama hiding? All right, and here's the photos of of all of them. Right. So, is it true? Let's hunt it down. Yeah, it's true. Our friends at Judicial Watch, big fan of Judicial Watch. Judicial Watch, new records reveal Barack Obama's presence at emergency scene Obama family chef drowning, along with an incredible note here that Barack Obama was standing looming over the witness interviews for the drowning of his chef. That's a little strange. Judicial Watch announced today that it received 40 pages of records from Massachusetts State Police that indicate the presence of Barack Obama witness interviews and death investigation of Obama's personal chef. Well, that's strange because Obama's press people and PR operation, which is apparently the best and most sophisticated in the world. Of course, you know where the former president is, right? Obama's one of the most famous guys on earth, running the White House. He's the literal president of the United States right now, literal, metaphorical president of the United States, president in action. Joe Biden's just the cutout, just the diseased Muppet stand-in to humiliate all of us. Barack Obama's running the show. So, of course, everyone knows where he is. Barack Obama's entire press team said, he's not there. He's not even on the island. That was their initial response was, oh, he's nowhere to be found. They were lying to you. Records indicate, heavily redacted, Barack Obama arrived in an emergency response scene via motorcade a short time after the death. So that's totally different than Barack Obama's nowhere to be found, or their revision, Barack Obama was at a different residence, way far away, on the other side of the island, Like the proximity of the president to this, who knows, crime scene, you have to assume somebody died, a man with children and wife. Like, we're very sorry that this happened to Tafari Campbell and his family, right? Like, but we seem to be the only people that are like asking questions about what happened here. Check this out. A short time later, a cold, wet woman who was a witness arrived. Huh? So a cold, wet woman arrives after Barack Obama does? What the F? The next morning, an eyewitness was interviewed in the Obama residence with Barack Obama leering over them, with Barack Obama present. It says so right there. The record also details the existence of Secret Service video of Campbell and his paddleboard companion entering the water, the Secret Service emergency response in the immediate aftermath of the drowning. The state police records show that they concluded no foul play in the accidental death, but that don't make no sense. As always, ladies and gentlemen, it's important to go through what we actually know. Firstly, who's the mystery witness that was swimming with Tafari Campbell? Some girl was swimming with him. What does that person know? Who is that person? Why was she swimming with him? Why didn't the Secret Service come and help? Apparently, they were watching the whole thing. The Secret Service has like great trained swimmers, like most sophisticated security force in the world, and a guy just drowns. Thirdly, like doesn't make any sense. The guy just like falls off his board and sinks right to the bottom of the water. Like, do you know how this stuff works? Do you know how this all works? Like, the guy could swim. Tafari Campbell, Obama's chef, drowned in 8 feet of water. Here he is swimming laps. This is from his Instagram account that they have now locked down and deleted. His Instagram account used to have access where you could go in and see these stories of him bragging about how good he is now at swimming. This is him. Nobody's ever disputed that this is him. Here he is, taking swimming lessons, doing laps. So this guy fell off a board and drowned in like completely calm waters. By the way, this is not like some crazy, this is not like, they weren't out to sea, you know? There wasn't some monsoon. This was a peaceful, this is like a pond. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that it's deeply respectful to the people who lost their father or husband, family member, to ask these questions and to get these answers. But at every step of the way, it seems like they continue to lie to us. Here's Judicial Watch's actual report here, and the tweet stating this, Fox News stating as much as well, in case you need further evidence of the findings here.
Fox News alert, we have new information tonight in the drowning death of Obama's personal chef, Tafari Campbell. The Massachusetts State Police responded to our FOIA request and released their report with some redactions. According to the report, Obama was on the scene shortly after Campbell went missing. Report also states an unmanned female staffer jumped into the water when Tafari fell off his board, but it was already too late. He disappeared. We also now know that Secret Service has surveillance footage of Campbell from Obama's compound moments before he entered the water. So we're going to see if we can get that, and we may have that for you. Again, we're very, very sorry for Tafari's family. That was a serious, serious tragedy.
A serious tragedy, yeah, absolutely. So Fox News reporting it out, Judicial Watch getting the actual records. So when you see tweets like this, they are backed up, right? Along with reporting like this, it says, Tafari Campbell paddleboard death riddle. Cops left call log blank. When people wrote, when the 911 call was initially called in. They refused to reveal who he was in the water with. Again, everything makes no sense. None of it makes sense. And if you need a good map of the property, here, I mean, this is, again, they're not paddleboarding out into the rough ocean. They're paddleboarding out into a pond. This is Obama's house. Tafari Campbell drowning death deemed an accident. Massachusetts police are still withholding basic information about Barack Obama personal chef under the guise of an ongoing investigation. So they've been hiding and trying as hard as they can to stop this information from coming out. It's very, very strange. Bill Clinton and George W. Bush's chef died in the exact same way. He drowned of mysterious circumstances. He was very fit and very active. He drowned up in a mountainside somewhere. Strange coincidences indeed, I suppose. When the initial report was released, and they have been released, so here's the initial report for the actual death and autopsy, you can see some very curious things. And we went through and we did a full breakdown of the initial report. But of note, there are 42 past incidents at, this is the address, right? Public document. What can you say? This is the address. So why have there been 42 past incidents at Obama's house? That doesn't make any sense. So, why was everyone so mysterious about all of this? Received a 911 call. This is directly from the police report, right? Massachusetts State Police. Received a 911 call from the address, identified as Secret Service member, requested at least an ambulance response, unsure of the exact services needed. Really? Really? Again, there are a lot of strange things in the report. I guess the thing that really confounds me is how this guy, What happened? Could someone please explain to me? Everyone's talking about this being an accident. So here's Tom Fitton talking about the really weird cover up here. Like, why do you have to sue to get these records? Why didn't they just release these records? If they weren't hiding something, why did they lie about where Barack Obama was? We have just now found out that they have footage of this. We've long suspected that, and that Barack Obama was physically there. Why was Barack Obama physically there? Why did they have to lie about where Obama was? Why have there been 42 different incidents at Barack Obama's place? And who are these mystery women that show up cold, wet, and freezing after this horrible tragedy? Because of course it's a tragedy, right? Yeah, totally. Guy had kids, got a beautiful family, got a wife. Everyone apparently really liked the guy, according to firsthand witnesses and people who would, he'd go in and buy groceries, and he's a chef. All the locals say they really liked him. It's a great dude. So why all the mystery? Why did it take them so long to find this man? A lot of people say that he may have also been naked. The reason why people say that is because it says that they found they did a search and they found his clothes on the shore. So they went through to go and search for him, and they were able to find his clothes and his personal items. And then it took them at first light. So it took them an entire, through the night, and then they found him the next day. I think it was close to 24 hours it took to actually find Tafari Campbell. So again, doing our best to just break down all the available information here and simply ask questions. The cover-up, ladies and gentlemen, is really what we're concerned about. Why would they cover this up? If this was just a simple accident, then what is wrong with simply releasing the information to us? Wouldn't that make it better? Wouldn't that stop? You are the people, by the way, that have broken everyone's belief in the official narrative, the corporate media agenda. And as I have asked in every single one of these videos, if this happened at Mar-a-Lago and Trump's chef died and Trump was there leering over the witnesses, do you not think that people would be asking insane amounts of questions about this? Just for the sheer curiosity of how such a tragedy could occur? Yeah. Especially on the watch of the Secret Service? Yeah. But leave it to us. But here we are. And we'll continue to ask questions, and we'll continue to bring you the news. Obama was there, and they have the footage. Boom. Next step. Let's get the footage. Find out what happened. Tafari Campbell deserves to rest in peace. And there should be peace about this totally strange, extremely mysterious, worthy of questions death at Obama's mansion. Like, share, and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen, if you want answers. See ya.